1 January 1901, 250,000 people gathered in Federation Valley at Centennial Park to witness the proclamation of the Federal Constitution, uniting the 6 former British colonies as one Commonwealth of Australia. After Queen Victoria's proclamation had been read, Australia's first Governor-General, Lord Hopetoun, was sworn in. Following a 21-gun salute, the first federal ministers were also sworn in. The plaster pavilion used in 1901 deteriorated and was removed in 1903. In 1904, the Commonwealth stone, which had been housed in the pavilion, was placed on a sandstone pedestal surrounded by an iron picket fence. On 1 January 1988, a permanent pavilion was opened by the Governor-General Sir Ninian Stephen as part of the bicentennial celebrations. Immense Tiller's montage of 1,440 painted aluminium panels forms an image representing both European and Aboriginal elements of Australia. The spectrum of colour portrays the many colours of the Australian landscape, and the large area of white depicts the vast emptiness of inland Australia. The Commonwealth stone, on its sandstone pedestal, now stands on a contrasting base in the centre of the pavilion. Below the dome, the sandstone frieze is inscribed with the words Mammon or Millennial Eden, a paraphrase of the question posed in the poem Australia by Bernard O'Dowd in 1901. A new demaison for Mammon to infest, or lurks millennial Eden neath your face? The new pavilion, erected in 1988 and designed by Alexander Zanes, is circular, representing unity, strength and a united cultural identity. The sandstone dome and concrete pavilion provides a lantern effect as light is introduced from the perimeter as well as the oculus. The landscape design incorporates ceremonial steps and an elevated clearing, the latter being developed to enhance the area and the pavilion itself. The Commonwealth stone and sandstone pedestal now stand in the centre of the pavilion. The hexagonal granite stone is engraved with the names of the 6 federating states of Australia. Each side of the sandstone pedestal is inscribed with the year in which each of the respective states was established as a colony. The contrasting base on which the stone and pedestal stands is divided into 6 sections. Each of the 6 sections of the base, which forms part of the delineated circular floor of the pavilion, carries part of an inscription. The entire inscription reads, "On January 1st, 1901, the Right Honourable the Earl of Hopetoun was sworn in as first Governor-General of the Australian Commonwealth on this hexagonal stone in the presence of the representatives of the 6 states." On 1 January 2001, Australia celebrated the centenary of Federation at the Pavilion. The Governor-General read a message from the Queen of Australia, and 9 plaques laid into the base between the columns and the wall on the south side, representing the Commonwealth, the 6 states and the 2 territories, were unveiled.
I have received the following message to all Australians from Her Majesty the Queen. It's a great pleasure for me to wish all Australians a very happy and successful centenary of Federation during 2001. It will be an opportunity to celebrate Federation itself 100 years ago and all the achievements of the nation since then, not least the recent great success of the Sydney 2000 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Having visited Australia during 2000, I have every confidence that Australia's second century as a nation will be every bit as successful as the first. Prince Philip and I are greatly looking forward to our visit in October to Australia for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Brisbane, and our visits to Queensland and South Australia at that time. The message is dated 1st January 2001 and is signed Elizabeth R.